Okay, so there has been a big false misconception or a false rumor about both the GTA 6 mapping project and GTA 5 mapping project, and I'm here to provide some clarity to the issue. The following clips are examples of what I'm talking about.
Now, as a comparison point, this is what GTA 5's mapping project looked like, and as you can see, it got to a point where it was very accurate, close to the game's release.
Just know that the ones they did for Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA 5 were pretty much identical to the final versions.
The mappers at the time ended up mapping basically the entirety of GTA 5's map with roughly 95% accuracy.
We can assume this map will be fairly accurate, given that some of the same people who worked on GTA 5's mapping project pre-2013 are working on this one as well, and their predictions for GTA 5's map were pretty close to the final products.
And if you look back at the Grand Theft Auto 5 mapping project, it provides validation to their methods. The earlier effort, completed with significantly less source material, achieved 95% accuracy, with only minor landmark and road placement errors. The Grand Theft Auto 6 project benefits from substantially more data, thanks to the leaks.
Okay, first, I'm sorry, I had to add sound effects for dramatic effect. I can completely understand why these creators were wrong, but it's okay as it gets the point across that mapping projects have been made before and they have been successful, even though it's slight misinformation. It's good that they talk about these things, but it's also good that everyone knows the facts. So, what is actually the main problem with these clips? Well, this map of GTA 5 was made after the entire map leaked, and this version, few days before, was made after the outline of the GTA 5 map leaked, and this map, few months before, was made after the entire map of Los Santos was revealed to us, and this is what it looked like even before that. So, saying
Now, as a comparison point,
is not necessarily correct, as this is basically the last version of the mapping project, few days before the release of GTA 5, and this version of the GTA 6 mapping project is from 1 year before the release, hopefully. So, saying that the accuracy of the maps is somehow comparable is at the least misleading. Let's take a look at the progression of the GTA 5 mapping project. So, these first versions have things from only the first trailer of the game, which is basically only from the city. This is very different to the start of the GTA 6 mapping project. As for GTA 6, first time we saw the game was the teapot leaks, in which we also got some coordinates, so we could easily plot the leaks onto the map. So in that sense, the GTA 6 mapping project has a great head start, while the first GTA 5 maps struggled with things as scale and orientation. This version was made with the first 2 screenshots, then Fido had a break from mapping the game, and the next versions of the map we get are from May after trailer 2, the Michael, Franklin and Trevor trailers, and 120 screenshots of the game. And this is what I think the true community map of GTA 5 looked like. It's based on 3 or 5 trailers, if you count the character trailers separately, and 120 screenshots, of which several are from high altitude and looking down on the city or the countryside, which is pretty close to what we have about GTA 6 right now. The GTA 6 mapping project just has 50 more leaks of the map and coordinate locations of all of those. And GTA 5 had 1 more trailer and about 60 more screenshots. But the reason I think this is the true GTA 5 mapping project is because of what happens next, as Rockstar reveals basically the entire map of Los Santos when they reveal their special edition bundle. Then the project kept getting more screenshots and trailers with scenes like this, which revealed a lot about the map. And then on August 16th, about a month before the release of the game, the outline of the GTA 6 map got leaked as an Xbox award. And then this is what the map looked like right before the map of GTA 5 leaked. But what I'm trying to say here, these 2 maps have way different amounts of things behind them. The GTA 5 mapping project was based on 5 trailers, 300 screenshots, straight up a partial map leak, and the entire outline of the map. And that's the reason why the GTA 5 mapping project was so accurate. However, that doesn't mean that the following is true.
Achieved 95% accuracy with only minor landmark and road placement errors.
Because that is not how you measure accuracy, and a lot of the things on the countryside were missing. If we just ignore the outline of the map, just concentrate on the roads, and devalue some of the roads in Los Santos, as all of those were shown to us, I would say that this map is about 80% accurate, if we want to assign a accuracy number to it, as measuring accuracy with things like this is very difficult, as there are so so many metrics. So no, the GTA 5 mapping project was not 95% accurate. Of course, I'm not trying to discredit Fido and the others. They did as good of a job as they could have.
We can assume this map will be fairly accurate, given that some of the same people who worked on GTA 5's mapping project pre-2013 are working on this one as well, and their predictions for GTA 5's map were pretty close to the final product.
Then, just because there are some people that worked on both projects, and the GTA 5 project was kinda accurate, doesn't necessarily mean that the GTA 6 mapping project will be accurate. Appeal to authority doesn't work in this situation, as we in the GTA 6 mapping project are not guaranteeing the same level of accuracy as the GTA 5 map had. However, yes, Fido, who made this map, has also worked on the GTA 6 mapping project and has made his own version of the map himself. And RLX, who basically does all of the triangulations, was also doing some primitive triangulations with GTA 5. So yes, it kinda gives some credit to us that we kinda know what we are doing. And we actually do now, as we have much more tools and the methods of mapping have improved significantly. Yes, I know I go a bit too into semantics in this video, but I have to talk about something, and it's a good excuse to show you out the progression of the GTA 5 mapping project. And while we're at it, I may as well show the progression of the GTA 6 mapping project so far. Of course, as I said, this is unlikely to be the map of the game. However, some areas, like Vice City, Kielento and Southern Port Gellhorn, are very accurate to what we will have when the game releases. And of course, the scale and the proportions are now much better than on the old GTA 5 community maps, because of the coordinates. Thank you for watching, and of course no hate to any of the creators I showed on the video. And I have seen many other creators make similar clips about the GTA 5 map, so I'm not targeting specific creators here on purpose. Of course, subscribe, follow me on other places, like the video, and comment if you have something to say. Thank you.